Hi guys, it's Holly here with Holly's Ink and Stamp, and I am back to show you how I decorated up the weekdays of the October calendar for our planner. And let me go ahead and grab that out here. I'm loving this planner and we have done so much in it already. So let's go ahead and turn it here to October, and I want to show you what I've done. Oh, I love this. I went ahead and decorated this divider, the October divider, up with a pocket. And it's really easy to make pockets, and I actually made a little mat to go inside so we can write on this. I can put a picture on this. There's so many different things I can do with that. And it's simple to make this pocket. All you need is a piece of paper that is 4 1/4 by 3 3/4. And really, you should use cardstock. Let me show you real quick how easy it is to make this pocket. You're going to get out your trimmer, and you're going to take a piece of paper, and we're going to cut it to 4 1/4 by 3 3/4. So let me go ahead and do that. 3 3/4. 4 1/4. Now, what's really cool about this trimmer is that you have 2 blades. The dark gray one is the actual cutter that has the blade on it that will cut the paper. The light gray one is your scoring blade. Okay, whenever I am not going to be using the cutting blade, I put it all the way down to the bottom out of my way, because I always tend to pick that up and actually use that when I want to score. So now we're just going to score very quickly. Okay, this is the 4 1/4 inch side. So with that at the top, we're going to take this, and what's really nice is on the side of this little trimmer here, if you go over, you'll see the very first line is a 1/4 inch. This will be a 1/2 inch, 3/4 and an inch. So we're going to take this over to the 1/2 inch, and we're going to score. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn it 180 degrees, and we're going to do the same thing, 1/2 inch again. And then on the 3 3/4 inch side, we're only going to score on one of the sides, okay? 1/2 inch. So that's what this looks like. And it's real easy to make your pockets, because what you're going to do is go ahead and fold and burnish quickly on your score lines. Okay, use your bone folder. Never made a pocket before, this is the simplest way. All right, then we're going to take our paper snips, grab those, and where on the back, where these 2 lines intersect, okay, you see how those intersect right there, we are going to cut straight through those at an angle, right where they come together. We're going to cut that off. It's called mitering that, and that way we can go ahead and put adhesive on here, and that's going to create the pocket on this side. And we're going to do it again on the other side. We're going to go right through that center. Okay, and we have now made our pocket. It's very important to miter off those corners, or you're going to have a lot of bulk when you're trying to put your pocket down. So then what you would do is you would either take your liquid glue, or I like to use the tear and tape and put on all of these 3 sides here, and then you would just adhere that down right there in your book. Okay, it's that simple to make a pocket, and you can make a pocket like this any size. All right, so if you need something that is a 4 by 4, you're going to add an extra inch, so you have a 1/2 inch on each side and an extra inch just on, or 1/2 inch on just one side for the bottom. Okay, that is just as simple as it is to make a pocket. So that is totally how I made this pocket. And then I took, for this polka dot piece of paper back here, I actually took that, and it's 4 by 3 3/8. And once you put your pocket down, you're going to slide this in over. So this will be down, if you can see that. You're going to slide it in over that, so that way when you're putting your mat in and out, it's not going to be getting stuck on anything on the sides. And I think I used tear and tape again on that. And then this piece of paper here, I actually took from our designer series paper, and it's called Spooky Night. All right, and that is this piece here. and you can get 16 of these out of one sheet of paper. They're each 3 by 3. And I actually took the owl from the stamp set that coordinates with this, and it's called Spooky Cat. And this owl is made to be stamped right on that tree branch. So it actually looks like it's just been printed like that. And then I just glued that on, and then I made a mat. And the mat is 3 by 4 1/4. Stamped Happy Halloween at the top. Rounded all the corners. You can use our envelope cutting board to do that, or punch board, and then you can stick that right in there. I created this because I thought it would be a little bit more interactive for the divider page for October for our planner. Now, I also took the same stamp set, the Spooky Cat, and I just stamped various things on this page here. I stamped a little spider web and spider, some little beakers of who knows what's bubbling there, rat, the owl, as you can see there, and up here I actually stamped Happy Halloween. And then you can watch the video on how that I put this together, because it was so cool. I love this page. And then today I'm really going to focus on how I decorated each day of the week of the month for you. And I used the designer series paper again, Spooky Night. You get 2 of each sheet. There's just so many great things of this paper that I had to do some fussy cutting because I loved all of these pumpkins, but I wanted them out individually. The witch hats, beakers. This is a great one here with a bunch of different Halloween terms. The kitty cats, and there's actually a punch that you can punch those out with, as well as this page here that you can stamp the owl on. And of course they're double-sided, so you have all the great pieces here on the back as well. Okay, so I had to use the pumpkins again because they're just so cool, and I just fussy cut some of those out. And then I actually used the 1/2" punch to punch out the little teeny pumpkin there. And I used some of our washi tape again, this set here, and there's actually 5 in the set. And I took this one right here and I went ahead and decorated up the top of each one of these pages. Okay, so, and I just randomly, as you can see here, I randomly put the pumpkins. I didn't put them in the same spot on every page. I think I might have done the little one in the same spot, but I put the other ones just randomly throughout the pages here. Okay, and then we get to the last page here, and of course the 31st is Halloween, so I did a little extra there on the Halloween day. And then for these extra pieces that we did not need to put numbers in, I went ahead and just cut a 1/4" strip of paper from the designer series paper and just glued that right over where we would normally put those numbers in. So now I have 4 new sections that I can use for notes. And I never worry about this line there. I just go ahead and create it as if it's just one section here to write notes on. Okay, I think that just looks really nice. And then I love this back page. I took this and I used the Spooky Cat stamp set again, and this little cat figure here that has all the little terms in it for Halloween and trick-or-treating. I went ahead and stamped that cat there, cut out one of the little witch hats and glued that on there. Had to put some rats on there just because I think those are so cool. And again, I showed you how to do this technique of making the moon in my video on how to decorate the monthly portion, so you definitely want to go back and watch that video. And then in this stamp set, there's also these fun little lines right here, and I thought that I would use those to create like fun little clouds. That's kind of what I was using there for the moon, going over the moon there, and then put Happy Halloween. So I'm very pleased with how this turned out. I hope you enjoyed this October series, both the monthly and the weekly. And I will be back real soon with you guys to show you how I'm going to decorate up the November calendar as well as the weeks. All right, guys, have a great day, and we'll talk again soon. Bye-bye.